Okay, so I've had this since November, I guess. And I didn't want to wear it. I have worn this before and it's not my favorite. It's Flake My Day because it's sheer. So I'm going to put it over white and see if I like it better. I also have Wings of Destiny and After Dusk. Oh, I guess I could put this on both of these fingers. It will look slightly different. I didn't think about that. I'm tired. Oh, goodness. This is one of my mixes. You can tell because it has my name. Well, it has my group name. A lot of the ladies I've noticed, like, they don't do that for some reason. I'm not sure why. Like, they don't put their group name. So, or they don't put their name, it's just blank. I mean, we've had this conversation the last 2 times I made a video, right? I'm like, I don't know who this was from. The idea was to put these on my pinkies, but since I'm going to use both of those on here, and I'm going to hope that my nails aren't too long for that, then I might not be able to, we'll have to see. But this is going to go on this finger. And see how pretty it is? I don't really love like the green. Can you even see it? But I love like the rest of it. See, I don't like the green. This is one of the original prism effects. So my nails are longer than I usually keep them, but I have this. Sorry, that's probably really loud. This set from Stacy. Oh, I don't know how I'm gonna do that pink glitter. Maybe with some of her top coat. And so I've been thinking about how to do this, and Color Street came out with a overlay that does that. But I feel like it might be kind of a cop-out. So I was not going to use that overlay. I want to do something else. I want these to be warm. I got my warming mat, you guys. I actually didn't order it. I was seriously considering it, and I told my husband, and he was like, oh, do I need to get you one of those? And I was like, I guess. And then it showed up. I love my husband. He's wonderful. But do you see, hold on a second. Do you see how sheer this is? Like, look at that. Let's see. Can you see? Can you see how sheer it is? It's very sheer. So I'm hoping that by putting it over white, that it will I might have had something on my fingers. Oh, I didn't put this back in there. Shame on me. Go back in. I was looking for a one of those wipes, but I don't see it. Oh, and then there's of course this wrinkling effect that happens with these stupid cream/solids. I might have to go get a I feel like there's something on my skin, like an oil or something, even though I didn't. Well, I did just take off my nail polish, and then I put on my strengthener, and I did use I don't remember what those things are called right now. One of those wipe things that come. I never used to use those. Do you guys use those? I'll be right back. I was going to do my knockoff and knockoff, but I felt too tired. I kept getting woken up. Go in last night. Or I guess early this morning. However you wanna. I wonder if this is Figure It Out, because it's also kind of sheer. So this set came out, I was really excited for it actually. I want to say like 2021, 2022. I hadn't been wearing Color Street for very long when it came out, I don't think. You want to make sure that it's not under your proximal nail fold. Even if that means you're like pulling it back and putting it underneath. Because what will happen is it will dry to your skin and then it will chip off. So you don't want that. That was my nail. All right. I do think I like that a lot better over white. I feel like it tones down the brown too, somehow. Or the green or whatever that color is that shouldn't be next to purple. At least not that color. If you love this set by itself, I apologize for my opinion. Okay. I guess I should have found out. I can't remember if this is sheer or not. I think it has a black backing. I honestly cannot remember. I guess we're gonna find out though. If it doesn't, okay, yeah. No, it's, I don't think it's sheer. Oh, a little bit. Well, it's fine. I can put white on this. I can find the right strip. I have Claire's, or Couldn't Carrot. I don't want this to get too hot. This feels really warm. I wonder if the settings are backwards. Guess we'll find out if it gets hotter. It would make sense that the first button was the low, but no. Maybe it starts out high, medium, low. I didn't read the thing. So, trying to think. Oh, by the time this comes out, let me see, what's the calendar say on here? No, I better not do that. I was gonna say I'm gonna talk about the sub box because I've seen all the spoilers, but some people might not get their box before this video comes out on Sunday. People in Canada always get their box like ridiculous. So I saw spoilers today. It's the 7th. For my knockoff, if you're in Stacy Sassy Styles, I was going to do like 3 layers of different colors, like white and then light blue and then dark blue. And then use like fingernail polish remover to do the design. But then I had a better idea. But I'm going to use a full set. I'm not going to use the whole set, but I'm going to use like just one set. And so my nails can be long because I don't have to use like what I'm doing here, where I'm trying to conserve my strips. I'm not going to try to do that. It will make everything easier. And I have a couple, that was my finger. I have a couple different ideas about how to accomplish that when I showed you guys. I'm not sure how to do the white part, but we'll see. And then it is opaque, I think. I don't think it's sheer, but I would have to open it to find out. So I'm not sure if I want to put it over like silver or white, what I'm gonna do. I guess I have put this on all of my nails now. I think this might be the low setting. It feels not quite as hot. Interesting. Well, that would make kind of sense, like blue. The lights are like blue, green, and orange. So it would make sense that orange was I'm not sure if it's gonna fit. That should fit on that finger. But I don't know what I'm gonna do on my other ones. I hope this stretches. It's really pretty though. Oh, this one is thick. It's interesting. Almost like it was like I don't know how to explain it. Like it was already layered, or maybe like a jelly is thick. it doesn't feel like your classic glitter, that's for sure. Oh, maybe like, dang it, that's gonna bug me. I wonder if I could get that off. I definitely don't want this white showing around the edge. So I like to change about every 4 or 5 days. That's why sometimes there's, yeah, I think that looks good together. It's not quite the same purple, but due to life circumstances, I have not been doing my nails as often as that. So I wore my previous one for, I want to say a week, because of the way life has been going. And it was fine, like I liked it. I just probably would have changed it sooner. I kind of feel like this looks dragony too. That's very much not a straight line. So purple is my absolute favorite color, like this purple. For some reason, I'm not sure I'm loving this, you guys. But who knows, maybe I'll love it more after I top coat. Sometimes that happens. So this feels almost more like an off-brand. I mean, I haven't used any for like a while, but... Or maybe like a jelly? I'm not sure. It feels weird. If you use this set, you can tell me if you think it felt weird. This heating mat does help quite a bit. I can get that over far enough. Yeah, this material is bizarre. Carrot didn't feel like this. It felt normal. So I don't think it's my heat. This almost feels like pool material, although I'm sure it's not pool material. I can't get it down. I didn't stretch it far enough. I really don't want to trim. Let's not rip it though. There. It works better if I cut the smaller thumb for that finger. Or if I don't try to stretch it so much. That also works better. If I wasn't doing a mix where I have like limited strips and I don't have extra, I can see, right, just using the whole strip because it makes it so much easier. I did that with these and it was faster, quite a bit faster. Okay, I guess I'll use the one I dropped. That makes sense. I was gonna wear this one over Couldn't Carrot. This is actually like a jelly. And then I was gonna pair it with this one because even though I like that, that does not fit on this finger. I didn't realize when I bought this mix, it's gorgeous, that it had, this is the 3 strip. And I don't know if this is the 4 strip, that would make sense. If this is the, I think this is the 6 strip, but this might be the 6 strip. If this is the 4 strip, then that will work, because I was going to put these fingers as these, and then I was going to do this finger like this, and but I will still need more, which I think I have that blue too, but I wanted to try this because I think it's gorgeous. I didn't know this came in a 2Z. This is Winter Sky, and it's so pretty. So anyway, let's do this first. Like I said, my brain is, I don't know. This one is stiff, you guys. I think it's because, where did I put the rest? I think it's because it's cold in my house. This definitely helps. Whoops. And I could stretch those little pinkies, but it's such a pain. I don't know if it's more of a pain than cutting them out or not. Maybe. Maybe it's more of a pain. I don't know. I think it's more of a pain to try to stretch them because if I don't stretch them big enough, then I have to like take them off and start over. And at least with this, I know that it's the correct size for my pinkies. I was going to go swimming this afternoon, but I am way too tired to drive over there. I have to drive, I want to say it's like 15 minutes, but it's like a combination of city and highway driving to get to the gym where I go, so when I was in college, I was not feeling well. I mean, I was young. I was like 18, 19. I was so tired, which is how I get before I get sick. Sometimes it's like, because I'm not sleeping, but sometimes I get where I just feel super tired. More tired than normal, like way abnormally more tired, like I feel today. And if I rest, then sometimes I'm fine. Like if I sleep a whole bunch, then I won't get sick. But if I ignore it, then I usually wind up getting whatever I've been exposed to. Anyway, when I was in college, I should have not driven to class because I was too tired. And I was parking my car, and I knew I was going to hit the car when I parked that was like in the next parking space, and I was like, oh, it's fine. I'll just hit it a little bit. And my husband knows that story, and he's like, so one time I told him, I was like, I don't know if I should go here because I'm tired. I feel like I'm probably too tired to drive. And he's like, well, then you should stay home because we don't want you to just hit something a little bit. And I scraped the car pretty good. Like I think I paid them a couple $100 for them to get it fixed. I don't know if they did or if they were just like, whatever, like, because their car had other scratches. But it didn't go to my insurance because we settled it outside of that, I guess. I mean, it was in a parking lot. It wasn't like whatever. And the funny thing, you guys, I didn't even go to class after that happened. So it was a whole wasted trip. I think I turned in my project or something and then I went home. I can't remember. One of my teachers at that place, he was a very old school professor, and he thought that women should basically be, at least this is what I heard from other students. And he was a reading teacher or a literature teacher, and he taught teachers how to teach like elementary reading, which is like a predominantly female position. You guys, let's be honest, like there are some, but I would say it's like 60% female or more for teaching, especially in elementary schools, right? Well, anyway, I'm pretty sure he was like sexist asshole. Sorry. But he said, if you miss more than 2 assignments, you fail. If you miss more than 2 classes, you fail. Like, basically no matter what. Like, one of my friends that I worked with, she said that she had to retake his class because she had a death in the family and she missed more than 2 of his classes. I don't know if she was like exaggerating or whatever, but I was just like, are you kidding me? Like, that's insane. So, and then there was a male student that sat right next to me that didn't put any effort in. He didn't give it crap. He was like, whatever. And he passed. He had the same grade I did. And I went to every single class and I turned in every single assignment. And his grades were similar to mine. So I really feel like the teacher graded on that. And at one point he yelled at me about something completely out of my control. And if I was male, I don't think he would have done that. I mean, that's an assumption on my part, but I feel like he would not have treated me like that if, nope, that's not over far enough. I don't think he would have treated me like that if it would have been, if I would have had a Y in my chromosome instead of an X. And everybody just kind of allowed him to do whatever. Like, I turned him in, and he was supposed to write me a letter of apology and never did. I switched schools after that. Looking back, I probably should have figured out a way to sue the ever-living crap out of that school, but where I transferred to was a better situation for me, so that would have been not a good thing. I almost trimmed off. Well, I don't normally want to trim that much off, but I am covering it, and I don't want to see the white underneath, so no harm. That didn't go in the garbage. See, I feel like I need to trim. I think that my nail, honestly, is not the right shape right there. So, apologies. Okay. I hope that doesn't show up as like a bump or something. When I want to trim too much off, it's like, nope, it's just gonna be there. It's fine. See, now watch how much easier this will be. Oh, I've got to... And this was really stretchy. Like, I think this one was a bit gummy. And I've used this set before, and I can't remember if it was like that or not. See, look at that. Yeah, how much I stretched that so much. Too much, maybe. Gosh, every set went on that beautifully. And then, look how much faster that was. I have to fight with it. Maybe I'm too frugal. I only paid like $4 for this set though. That makes me feel better. I can't remember if this is the one of the ones they're retiring or not. I hope not. I know that Starfall is retiring, and I don't understand that. Like, we finally had a black glitter, and now they're gonna get rid of it. Like, why? Like, what are they thinking? I don't typically do that because I don't like the jagged edge that it leaves behind, but we're covering it up. If I can get this off of my finger and not destroy my thumb. Maybe it'll just stay there until I wash my hands 4 times. All these little things. I need to grab a lint roller. That's really smart. Okay. Yeah, I was watching Shannon's video and she put that pink set on in her video that she just released. And she was surprised that it was a jelly. And I was surprised that it was a jelly too. I mean, I know that the Prism Fix are somewhat sheer, but this isn't like your normal Prism Fix. This is like, it doesn't have yellow. It just goes dark, which I think is better. So it's like fuchsia or reddish Prism Fix. Oh, I don't know if the camera's even picking it up very well. So you can see the glitter like that, but it's... Can't really see the color of the glitter very well, I guess, I feel. That's not sticky. Oh well, whatever. Okay, ready for the last part of this. And then I will go put, what's it called on? So this is After Dusk, and it turns to that like green color. It's like a red to bronze. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's super obvious off camera, but not on camera, I guess. This was a little bit, you see how it was a little bit stuck? Not super bad, but and this apparently is easy to wrinkle, like a solid. And I think I managed to get it on there without, yeah. The lady that does my hair always tells me that I should come do her nails. But then she never gives me a time. I was thinking about that. I wonder how warm she keeps her house. Oh, darn it. Look what I did. I wonder if I can doctor that with something. See? Now it looks chipped. Yeah, this isn't as warm as it was. So green is apparently medium. I think that's bizarre. This might shrink right there. Do you see that? I'm not sure if I should use my Stitch AB or not, because it always shrinks it a little bit. Stitch AB shrinks the strips. So does Sally Hansen gel top coat. Stacy's Gelish does not, but I think it makes them, I think it's more prone to cracking, which is why I usually put something else on top first. Gosh darn it. How noticeable that's going to be later. Probably less noticeable than having a chip there. Okay, what do you guys think? I hope I was in frame. I didn't check. My camera's in, or my computer's in a different place. Now, do you see? Let's see if I can get it to focus. Do you see that it doesn't look perfect around my cuticle line yet? Like here and here. It doesn't look perfect. And it doesn't look perfect here because I'm not done. I need to see my cuticle line is not perfect. It's lifting here and it's wrinkled in a few places, like right here. But I'm gonna go put my fingernail polish remover that is not color straight. I do use that to remove my nail polish, but to do this I don't. And I just take a Q-tip and I go around my cuticle, and then I take this tool and I push it down. And with this one I will have to be very careful and make sure that I do it one at a time, because otherwise I think this one will become a mess. I have a feeling it will melt quickly. So, thank you for joining me.